can't stay in the same place.
No, they
They
gave
took care
her,
of
you
it.
know,
It's
what
just
I
gonna keep doing it.
okayed
You got to
and
reset
took
your
Yeah.
care of
guardian
her.
history.
I mean, she was with close
Yep.
friends.
And the dancers.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, everyone does
It's just-
everything so
Make sure
different
you're not
now.
bored.
So it's like, all right, that's. I'm
Maybe I'm
okay
okay
with that.
now.
I hope so.
I was
Yeah,
worried about
well,
getting him to sleep
it's-
anyways without his
Ice
mother around.
water.
Right.
I had him last October. We stayed in a hotel. They went out. And I watched them. It took like 2.5 hours.
Take it
to
nice and
get
slow,
him to
Pablo.
bed. I was like, oh my god.
That sounds about right.
Sleep.
Ice, ice. Don't do
That
that.
would be a short time for my almost 5-year-old.
Oh, my headset's heavier because I put the battery on first.
It was
Fuck.
exhausting.
Why is my head so heavy?
You know,
can
and then like
scream
I'm
for
on the verge of
hours.
falling asleep because now I'm in a
What's up,
dark
nerds?
hotel room trying to get
Hello.
him to sleep. Now,
Yeah, that's rough.
yeah, finally he
Is
went
this
to
all like
sleep.
royalty free?
I just got lucky with YouTube copyrights.
Yeah, so I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy I get the best of both worlds.
And because Pogo actually doesn't make any money off his music,
Yeah,
and he uses nothing but Disney references,
Oh,
it's not copyright either because he doesn't make any money.
won't
So
get
that's why
there.
all the Pogo songs go through.
I won't get there before the baby's born though. So
The more you know,
his
Pickles.
mother's gonna watch him.
Yeah. No, I dig this shit.
They decided to do it at 7:30.
Ice water.
I won't get
Oh.
there till
No skirt.
probably like 9:30, between 9:30 and
Yeah.
10. I mean, it's a long drive, so
gonna be so hype.
Sure.
I can't
Yeah.
get out. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
told her I said I'm leaving at 6:30 in the morning.
This Saturday,
Can't leave much earlier than that.
before summer starts.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was an emergency or something, I totally could, but it'd be
Yeah.
it's still
What
like
was it?
really hard to.
No.
You shouldn't push yourself. There's no
Yeah.
need to rush.
And honestly, they probably won't even let us see them anyways until she's back into her regular room.
Right, not until she's all settled and
Yeah.
We'll be able to have them within like a.
So I was like, you know what? I'll get there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'll
What's up,
be
Casey? Man, you there?
Yep,
She's like,
sorry.
yeah, you're good.
Oh, you're good.
Snapping back into the
Hopefully,
metaverse.
yeah, and that should
Yanked my
No,
head
I
bring,
my
just,
you know,
I just
some more
asked because
eyes and some
your
people
avatar
in
was
here,
just
you know?
standing here, so
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I figure
Crazy.
there's a 50-50 chance that someone's in
yeah.
their
Said,
cartoon
"Oh,
while it's just
Christmases are
around.
gonna be even more
Yeah, I park my
expensive."
body sometimes.
Wow.
And then I'm
Oh,
telling
gosh.
you, next year,
No,
I
it was
know
it was here
Sounds
a minute
worse than
ago.
it is.
I was
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
know that they're
idling.
gonna try right away.
The whole thing. Okay, you're still in there.
That'll
You're
be
just kind of
scary.
just absorbing,
Oh,
Well, yeah,
well.
maybe
Kyle's not
recharging a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle says the
It'll
Windows
happen while
95
you're
load
still
screen.
younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Right? Oh yeah,
It's so funny.
it's really funny. Last night I was
This is not
That's
we
like
got a
so you
kitten in the
realize
house,
that it had 5
and it is
children,
wild.
you
It's
know,
just
eventually
running around
they're
all over the
Yeah.
place, and it's like
Right.
Well, 2
it's
of them
like
actually,
a,
the
The early
kids,
one, she'll
it's
get
it's
to
like
know
a rendering
more.
of a cat, well, like what you would think a
we'll
cat would
see.
be, because it's
Mm.
just doing
What
all
is
the
it?
cat things all the
You
time.
say that
And I
now.
described it to my
Yeah.
wife
You
as
never
that
really
I can't hear
old
shit.
types
Yeah.
Windows like
Oh,
screensaver. You know, like it's that
And
kind
like
of
both of them, they,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they don't want kids started saying it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that-
the age
themselves.
I tried to hide when I had kittens and I was
I mean,
living
I
on
remember
an
That
being a
upstairs
little
works.
floor. It
kid
didn't go
and
well.
That's
knowing
good,
that
too.
I
No,
wanted to
yeah.
have children
All day long.
Nonstop.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grow
Learning
up
to
and have
hunt and
lots of
whatnot.
kids.
Learning to be like
I
acceptably
knew I
psychotic
wanted
is what it
to
really is.
be a
Like
mom.
how many people can I hit
Yeah.
in a day and
I
not
didn't want
get
to do
yelled
it
at?
right away.
How many
Right.
And we
how many things
didn't,
can I destroy and it's still I'm
didn't
here.
know I had
Our
infertility
3-year-old is
problems.
teetering on horrified by and
Yeah.
completely smitten with the cat.
No.
Yeah.
So she loves the cat as long as one of us will hold it so she can pet it. And she's
Things
just now getting to a point where she
worked.
doesn't just scream and
Yeah,
ask
I
for
was
help when the
very,
cat gets
very,
close to her.
very
Because she got scratched
fertile
maybe
when I
once,
was
you know.
young, so I did
Yeah, her thing is she'll be like, "Do you want to hold the cat, baby?" She'll be like, "Oh no, it has sharp claws. Sharp claws." Like it's okay.
Who
We
knew?
trimmed them. They're not that sharp
I
now.
mean,
And if he does get you, it's an accident. He's a baby.
it is
Yeah.
what it is. But I,
But
I always
meanwhile,
think
she'll
about
run
that.
like full speed
Call
into a,
Michael weird
you know, like
because
into a fucking goalpost if she's having a good time and just keep
that's never
going.
meant to happen, you
Yeah.
know?
I don't know if she trips over ants though, like to an emotionally disturbed level. Like
I know.
Mhm.
Three
she
of
would
us were
know
never
about
meant
the
that.
Oh,
the
freaks
entire
out about 'em?
universe. Yeah, like
Free
Some
response,
attitude.
hyperventilating. I'm
Myself
like,
Sure.
and my youngest
wishing.
brother and
She's like,
sister weren't planned.
That's kind of how
Oh,
she's
no.
with bugs
It
too.
was.
One day she was just crying. We
Yeah,
got
I
out of the
wasn't
car and
either.
she's just
I was
crying, and we couldn't
inclusive,
figure out why
baby.
she's crying
myself.
until I realized there was a mosquito biting her
It was
leg and
funny
she didn't
'cause
know
my
what to
mom
do
didn't
about it.
realize that you were
And
supposed
she's
to
had a
have
bug
the
thing ever since then.
diaphragm resized
You know,
after
she was probably 2 then, she's 3 now. You know, it's hard to break those of a tiny
and
illogical
she
baby
didn't do
person.
it.
Dude,
So
when we
it
were
wasn't
in
providing the
last night,
protection
when
it
I
was
took
supposed
my
to.
kids, it's her first time down, and he took us to this trampoline park, and it was hanging on. There was
Uh-huh.
a ball pit. I went to put her in it,
And
Uh-huh.
and she like.
Hey, everybody! It is 10 past the hour, wherever weird fucking place you are, and you're hearing some creepy fucking elevator music, so it must be open mic comedy! Woo! My headset is running like dog shit tonight.
It's
Yeah.
Horizons.
Oh, Horizon World?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, as it keeps flipping like.
My, yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's
oh good,
world.
my precious porn box is safe. Yes.
It's so
That would
glitchy.
They really put a damper on everything. So I got paid from my new job for the first time. It's more money I've ever been paid in thing. And then my mortgage company took my mortgage out twice, so I have zero money. Oh, no.
Zero
Hooray! Hooray! And when I called them to fix it, I said, from now on, I'm gonna wait until you're beating down my door to kick me out of my house before I pay you. Let's see what else happened. I did a fun little show in Frederick, Maryland, which is about 40 minutes north of me. It was a bunch of like younger comics, and whenever, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm kind of a big deal in my hometown. I don't know if you guys know. So I get on the show and it's a bunch of like 20 somethings sucking my dick the whole night. Like, oh my God, it's Tommy Sabazo. Oh man, you're the reason why I started. And I gotta be like, no, you're great. No, you're great. No, really, it's you. And I'm like, you all fucking suck. Let me just do my fucking time. But no, I had a great time. It was a very fun show format where it was like Kill Tony, except they weren't dickheads. They were like nice people. So you go up and you do time, which they gave me like, well, this is another thing. When you've been doing, I've been doing stand up for 18 years in my area. So now when I do a show in my area, when I'm like, hey, how much time do you want me to do? They say, just go. You just go. And I'm like, I don't want to just go. I don't even want to be here. I want to go home. Please give me a bare minimum of time that you want me to do, and I will do 5 minutes past that. So, but they were like, no, man, you have 10 minutes. But if you're feeling it, man, just keep going. And I just held up my set list. I was like, this is my set list. This is what I'm going to do. And then I'll be done. And they were like, okay, do you know how much time it is? And I was like, no. You guys are getting a new material sandwich. It's going to be an established bit on both ends, and the middle is it's all fucking new. It's the first time I'm saying it to a live audience. So I went up and I did my new bit about my spicy AI chatbots. Fucking crushed. And then they interviewed me, and I was wearing my Bussy shirt, and they're like, we hear you're part of a band. And I was like, oh, you mean Bussy? And then so we had a good time, and then I've just been working on my robot. Maybe if you guys have seen on Instagram or Facebook, I've got lights running. Finally shit's starting to come in from the mysterious Orient that I ordered parts from. It's not racist to say that, is it? The far off east. I ordered servos from the land of the rising sun, and they're just like the tiny servos I have, but they cost 8 times more than the tiny servos. Oh, it's fucking good. I'm only going to say this about the failed assassination attempt of Donald Trump. Now, I don't sponsor.
Don't even get me started.
I know, right? I
Why
don't
can you just
support.
a little to the fucking right?
Look,
Just a
I-
little to the right. You know?
I don't support political violence, especially when they failed.
Exactly.
But I will say this shit's fucking staged. All of it was fucking staged. It looks phony as shit. Now, if you don't think it's phony, it's because you got a fucking smooth brain and your fucking bells and whistles aren't going off. The Secret Service, if any time shots are fired, they come and rush you off the stage. They don't bum rush you and then wait a second so that you can stand up and pump a fist in the air and then rush you off the fucking stage.
Give me my shoes.
Yeah. They don't fucking do that. And then there was the BBC had a video of the Secret Service agents telling photographers to move from the side of the stage to the front moments before it. It's all fucking staged. It's fucking staged. And I know that this is what fucking people sounded like. This is what people sounded like when Kennedy got assassinated. They're like, no way, man. There's no fucking way. So, yeah, I guess I'm one of those guys now. I've only mentioned it twice on Instagram, and I've regretted it every time. Because then you have to deal with lunatics that say, yeah, you're brain dead, bro. And you're like, okay, all right. Okay, I'm building a robot. And then me and my robot are going to live in a bunker. Fuck Lou. But yeah, that's been my week. I haven't really had anything. Now I got a show on Saturday up in Philly, up in Philadelphia with London Duran, who's not here tonight. Cool. Thanks for supporting. Now I'm gonna hit an open mic tomorrow, work on some stuff because I'm getting 7 minutes on a lineup that's on a show that's an hour and a half away from me. And I don't know if you guys heard me earlier in my set. I'm a big fucking deal in my town, okay? And now I'm going because the headliner is famous for opening for someone that's been on Kill Tony. Oh, boy. Woohoo!
He'll give you more time. Just tell him. He'll give you more time.
I'm going to be like, this is my set list. This is what I'm doing. But no, I'm very excited to get out and see Epaulettes, see London, go do comedy in another town. And I'm thankful for any stage time outside of the and that's all due to failed surrender. Please come down the stairs fully. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh, his name's never mind. I regret everything.
Call him barcode here.
Barcode. All right. So, I hope he's slapping the thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first comedian of the night? That's not enough muffled woos. Wake your babies, everybody. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Lance Kane.
Lance Wheels. Hey. Keep it going. Yeah, lots of confetti for Tommy too. Yeah, Tommy's so funny. I love his stuff. He's talking about new comics, man. New comics are very funny. I've had a thing at my in real life mic where I've gotten a lot of new comics that are really funny the first time they go on stage, and don't fucking do that. All right, I think comics here that have been doing it for a while. You got to eat dick for a year, reading your autistic lists, and then you learn how to tell a joke. You don't do a callback at your first fucking show. That's bullshit. You watch too many goddamn podcasts. All right, I'm gonna start jokes. I'm gonna stop being a dipshit. I got my first fist fight ever, or first fist fight in a decade last Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a fight on Christmas, but you know what? Next year, I bet you'll remember to take the skin out of the mashed potatoes, won't you, Grandma? Grandma's got a mean left hook. No, I got a fight at Christmas. I don't condone fighting, but if you do have to fight, I suggest you do it on Christmas because even when you lose, you still get a prize at the end, right? Who doesn't like socks? Because I know that my friends haven't changed since high school. I told my friends that I got in a fight. They didn't ask if I was okay. They didn't ask if I got in trouble with law enforcement. They only had one question. Can anybody guess what it is?
Did you win?
Did you win the fight? Yeah, of course. No, I didn't win the fight. You know why? Because the only people I think win fights are people who get paid to fight. right? They get a big belt and a cash prize. All I got was a ripped shirt and a black eye. Merry Christmas, right? Look, I'm just saying, like, me fighting another 30-year-old guy on his front porch isn't going to make the next, like, big pay-per-view event, right? Though it could be on an episode of Cops. Yeah? Right? Which is a show I might watch, but it's not a show I want to star in. Right? Because as embarrassing as it is to be on any other reality TV show, at least the Real Housewives get an IMDb page. Right? Also, you don't want to be on Cops because chances are you're on Cops, you're getting arrested, right? Or worse, you're a fucking cop. Sometimes I call Crime Stoppers just to remind them I ain't no snitch, all right? They don't care for it. You never crank call Scruff McGruff anymore? Anybody? No. All right, stupid. What's under the trench coat, McGruff? What was I talking about? And last time I fought somebody, I was 23 and in great shape. Now I'm 38 and I take prescription medicine for my heartburn. Right? That doesn't really strike fear in the hearts of my enemies. You know, when you're watching a fight movie like Rocky and the coach is like, that kid's got a real fire burning in him. They don't mean because he had spaghetti sauce after 6 p.m. Right? I'm 38. I should be figuring out what a 401k is, taking care of my family. Instead, I'm out here headbutting dudes in the streets. That's right. I headbutted a guy. That's how I ended the fight. Say what you will. You might see a lot of comedians who have a great closing joke. I'm the only comic you know with a finishing move. Hadouken! Or toasty! And, you know, depending on your game choice. No, man, it's just stupid. You know, like, getting a fight on Christmas. What I forgot to mention was this was at 8 o'clock in the morning on my neighbor's porch. Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning.
What was the fight about?
Excuse me, I messed the part up. I left a part out. Please excuse me. I don't condone fighting. I think it's stupid. First of all, you don't know what people have and you don't know what they're capable of, right? Because when we finished fighting, this guy pulled up his shirt and showed me a gun he had on him the whole time. Side note, if we're going to fight and you have a gun, show me at the beginning of the fight. You win. I'm out. Like, what are you doing? It's insane. But like I said, this was at 8 o'clock in the morning on my neighbor's porch. 8 o'clock in the morning, that means he's got a breakfast gun. Right? It also means I was living next to a goddamn action hero because he knew that every morning when he sits down to his Fruity Pebbles or what have you, he's got that pistol at the ready, right? So when that bounty hunter comes and kicks in the door and he's like, what's for breakfast? He can answer with lead or whatever you say in an action. But like I finished the fight with a headbutt, but here's how I know that I didn't win the fight, right? Because when we finished fighting, I'm walking away. His girlfriend ran out on the porch, was like, what happened? What happened? And I'm walking away. I hear him say, I just got in a fight with my fat fucking neighbor over there. Which hurt more than any punch, right? And that'll just show you how dumb masculinity can be, how fragile the male ego really is. Because here's a guy that punched me in the face and then showed me a gun he could kill me with. And I was like, you know what? Guys get mad sometimes, right? Boys will be boys. And then he called me fat. And I was like, hey, that's a little personal, man. Don't you think? All right. I'm Lance Kane. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the show. Thanks to Phil Rinder for putting this on and having us. Have a good night.
Lance.
Woo! Give it up for Lance Kane, everybody. Woo! Ah, who brought that fucking stick in here? Good. Go into space, you stick. Oh, guys, I have two things. I gotta make sure Lou isn't. She can't hear me because she definitely told me not to tell anybody. Hold on.
Who's Lou?
Lou's my fiance
Oh, yeah.
of
keep
18
secret.
years.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta make sure she's the one. Lou comes in this morning, comes into the bedroom, wakes me up by handing me an aerosol can. I feel like she's like listening right at the top of the stick, but she hands me a can and she goes, "Is this dry hair? What's it called? Dry hair shampoo? Have you ladies ever used that dry hair shampoo? It's like an aerosol spray that I don't know, dry hair shampoo. I don't know. Well, come on, cancer." She hands me this can and she's like, "Is this dry hair shampoo?" And I look at the can and at the bottom it says aerosol deodorant. And I say, "No, it isn't. It's deodorant. Did you use it?" And she was like, "Yes." So she's been in there spraying deodorant on her head. Gotta make sure she can't hear me. That and before I dated Lou, ages ago, I dated a girl who she used to send me naughty pictures, little naughty pictures, and I'm a hoarder. I haven't thrown them away. In fact, I've moved them to separate drives. Like I have separate copies. And she asked me out of the blue the other day to do a commission piece, a 3D modeling commission piece.
Ooh.
And I don't fucking do commissions. But I consider this I still jerk off to your pictures tax. This is so you gotta do it, right? You gotta, because reciprocity. All right. Speaking of reciprocity, I jerk off to this guy all the time. All the time. Right? Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage from Mr. Failed to Render himself. Give it up for Kyle Render!
Mr. Boss.
Let him cook, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to Tommy Simbazo tonight for hosting. Give it up to him, goddammit. He jerks off to me. I didn't know that. That's new information. Give it up to yourselves. Make some fucking noise. Wake up those babies, like Tommy said. They don't need to sleep. Fucking stupid little shits. They're busy. They're busy. Only in VR do you hear audience members yelling at each other across the crowd. Yo, I need more batteries. I'm at the comedy club. What the fuck? I love it, dude. Like back in Altspace when we started this 4 years ago, it was my favorite thing ever. This one lady just fucking like pulled up her headset in the middle of like a roaring show and she was like, yeah, mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, but I'm at a comedy club right now, so I need to go. Okay. And then she was just back and I was like, what the fuck just happened in the Matrix? That's some random shit. That's crazy shit. Me and my daughter, she's 11 years old. We were driving down the highway a couple days ago. We saw an AI car going down the highway on the wrong side of the highway.
Oh no.
And there was a cop pulling over the AI car. And, we just kept driving on like, whoa, what would that interaction be like, though, right? Like the cop gets his flashlight. He's pissed off. Boom, 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 boom. All the windows roll down. Nobody's there. It's just like calling 1-800-521-1121. Boop, boop. Hello, thank you for calling AI support. My name is Kareem. How may I help you? Yeah, your fucking car is driving on the wrong side of the fucking road in Austin, Texas. I'm a cop. My ID is 125. You need to fix this shit. I understand your frustration. Can I please place you on a brief hold? Meanwhile, the cop's calling his fucking sergeant like, you wouldn't believe this shit. You wouldn't believe this shit. I'm going to tell you this shit, right? Finally, thank you so much for holding. I am calling my tier 2 support. Please hold. Like, oh my fucking God, right? Like, what if the cop just gave up and the cop gets back in the car? He's like, I don't give a fuck. And it just starts driving down the same wrong side of the fucking highway. What are they going to do? I have no idea what happened. There's a difference. I'm going to tell everybody here, all the skinny people in the audience, there's a difference between obese people and giants. For instance, my friend Kool-Aid came over and tried my shoes on. He's 500 pounds and he couldn't fit in my shoes.
Oh.
He then tried to walk around and he almost fell down, right? And he's like, sorry, I can't wear your shoes, you fucking giant. And I was like, well, what the fuck, dude? Like, how do you think I got my Nikes? He's like, well, Nike only sells to Shaq and your mom. I'm like, you're fat as fuck. Get out of my house. I'm a giant. Yeah. It only took me 36 years to finally shit my pants. It's true. I was at my parents' house. Happened a couple weeks ago. It never happened to me before. It happened. And my mom caught me throwing my shorts in my washer. And she's like, you've been here for 15 minutes. Did you shit your pants? And I was like, fuck, my mom knows me, right? I'm like, yeah, Mom, I shit my pants. And she says, that's okay. I shit my pants last night. I'm like, I don't want you to know. Why are you punishing me with that information? Punishing me. I have a political joke. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Was that the joke?
That was the joke. Thank you, Pablo. I have another political joke.
To the left.
Politics and Diablo 4 have a lot of things in common. We all have our own skill trees, and we base facts off of what we've already created in our brains that goes down that path. And then we build the tree of talent points until it gets to the end where there's usually 3 major actions: suicide, murder, or porn star.
Well, murder didn't fucking happen.
Could you imagine just dying 5 minutes before Trump got shot? Just imagine being the person. You got cheated out of fucking life, man. No one's going to remember who you were. His name was Richard Simmons. Good night.
And Shannon Doherty, she died too.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, call's gone. Okay. Yes, Shelley Duvall, Shannon Doherty from 90210. Can you imagine Shannon Doherty is dead, but fucking Tori Spelling is still alive?
I know.
Right? Fucking crackhead. They don't die, man. Crackheads they're immune to radiation. When the fucking nuclear bomb hits, all that's gonna be left is just crackheads and fake tits. That's all it's gonna be.
Asshole bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic of this evening, please slap the sticks together for Drumhead.
Drumheads.
Hello. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Pablo, Carp. I'm not going to say all your names. I'm not doing all that work. I was taking a shit while playing Street Fighter today. That's what I call a Hadouki. Here are 3 things that blind people don't do.
Shoot Trump.
A, drive a car. B, operate heavy machinery. And C, homeless people aren't homeless. They're residentially impaired. Alternatively, homeless people aren't homeless. They're inconveniently camping. I saw a homeless guy. I went to Walmart to get groceries. I saw a homeless guy. He had 2 dogs. And he was holding a sign that said, "Very hungry, anything helps." So I decided to give him some advice. I pulled up next to him and I said, "Brother, you've got 2 meals right there.
Too far.
If you're hungry, you'll eat anything." My cat got neutered this weekend. I went to, woo. I went to pick him up and I asked the vet, I was like, "Is there any way I could keep his balls?" And to my surprise, utter surprise, she was like, "Yeah." She brought him out, those little pill bottles, shake them around. I threw the cat in the car, threw the balls in the car, and I went home. They tasted a little bit different than last time, though. I don't need balls. That would be gay.
Homeless eat anything.
I think it's ironic how Gen Z got the nickname Zoomers. Because every Gen Zer I know is on fentanyl. No zooming there because they're dead.
Oh, God.
Inside Out 2 just came out like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention that much.
Weeks ago?
But I didn't know it was a Disney movie. I just thought all my friends were talking about a prolapse anus porno. I don't understand wife beaters. Do you mean I have to wear this thing every time I beat my wife? Didn't know there was a uniform for domestic violence. I have to preface that joke with I would never hit a woman, but I will slap the white right off a bitch.
Sometimes they deserve it.
I hate it when a local band puts out an album and says they put their blood, sweat, and tears into it. That's disgusting, and I assume you have AIDS. All right, hitting some more sensitive topics. I went to a gender reveal party. When they cut the cake to see if it was pink or blue, it was neither. It was green. Turns out that means abortion. I did think it was odd when I pulled up to the venue and it was behind the Planned Parenthood building right next to the dumpsters.
Why wouldn't it be red?
Yeah, my mom's real mad that we're not keeping it. Off topic, not off topic, really. Planned Parenthood is a fucking stupid name for an abortion clinic because nothing about abortion screams planned or parenthood.
Yeah.
What it does scream, cream pie gone wrong. They need to change their name to something like accidents happen. And I'll end on this one. I hate it when people call themselves fat because when I see these fat people, they aren't actually fat. You can't truly be fat until you get your own TLC show. These shows, my 600-pound life, my 1,000-pound life, I cannot watch them. I cannot stomach it, pun intended. I saw a clip of one of the heavier sisters, and she was like, try being my size for a day. No. Try Ozempic, you fat fuck. All right, that's my time. Thank you, everybody.
Woo! Keep it going for Drumhead, everybody! Woo! Woo! Speaking of fat people, have you ever seen, like, in 1930, there was, like, the Guinness Book of World Records, like, the world's fattest man, and he used to be in sideshows and stuff, and Kyle is bigger than that guy. Eric Woodworth, he missed out on a fat fortune. He comes from a long line of circus fats. Apparently. Before they could get elephants, they were just like, hey, that guy's kind of fat. Let's shoot cannonballs at him and see what happens. Have you ever seen that? Remember that? That video seemed like it was all over the place when I was a kid. That big fat guy taking a cannonball right to the stomach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Remember that was Eric Woodward's grandfather. All right, his name was Fats Woodworth. Which I will say this: Eric has two sisters, Amy and Rachel. Amy's kind of like nerd, Amy, but Rachel, man, I told Eric if anything ever happens to her dad, I'd proudly marry into the Woodworth family because Rachel's got, I don't know, she's just there's big boobs and a loud mouth. That's all I need. They poison. Remember that song? Never trust a big butt and a smile. Mine is big boobs and a loud mouth. That's my Achilles heel. If you shoot me in my big boobs and loud mouth, I can't fight Trojans.
It's always a fate with you.
All right, where's he? Oh, he's fucking coined out in the fight. Come on, you can't be coined out. You're about to go up. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him. You love him? Give it up for Barcode.
Barcode. You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh,
He failed to render.
You're muted, bro. Unmute.
Up all night to have fun.
You're
Open
muted.
your mouth.
Play the music, Addison.
Just play it. Just play it.
He doesn't even.
You're muted. You're muted.
Part of his act.
Yeah, 1 minute. Okay. I know how muting works. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, are you not muted? Are you banned?
Oh.
Are you on a temporary ban?
What
because
did he say? What did he
Oh,
do?
there you go. There you go. Okay.
Get off.
There you go. Go ahead.
3 minutes left.
Kick him. Boot him.
Feels good to be back. I didn't have power for a whole week.
Oh.
It was a hurricane.
Oh, there he is.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
He's stressed out.
Is that it? Why'd you even sign up? To come up muted.
Coined out again.
Oh, he coined out again? He ran off. Look, I don't know how we in society have decided that calling someone a cocksucker is a bad thing, because all guys in here like getting their cock sucked. So I think there should be an award in the military. They're like, you have earned the cocksucker of courage award, and they just give it to them. And then you can tell everybody, like, my grandfather proudly sucked cock in World War II. Wasn't a dry kraut in the house. Is he back yet?
No, he's coined.
He's coined. All right.
He did.
Next.
I think.
All right. Well, yeah. If he wants to come back afterwards, we'll be gone. If he comes back, everybody log off. Just fucking log off.
Point out.
Yeah.
Everyone point out when he
Yeah,
comes
it's just a sea of coins. He's telling dick jokes too. Yeah, it's real itchy, and it pushes when I fuck. Where is everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic to the stage. Please slap your controls together for Markenzie.
Marchese.
I gotta make sure I'm not muted. All right. Well, Tommy was talking about sucking dick, and it reminded me of my grandmother. Because she told a story to me one time. She said, she gave me a piece of advice, and she said, you know, one of these days, if you don't succeed, keep on sucking until you do. and I thought about it for a second, and I looked at her, and I realized my grandma was talking about sucking dick. And I looked at her, she looked at me, and we both just started busting out laughing. Best Thanksgiving ever, you know. And grandma sucking dick, it's like, I'm sure, like, what a Carp, your grandma sucked dick. Pablo, your grandma sucked dick. Lovely, your grandma. I mean, grandmas are sucking dicks out there, people. And that's okay. No, I really appreciate being able to come here and perform, because I perform at other comedy clubs in VR, and you're not really allowed to do any like vulgar profanity stuff or anything like that. It's like, what am I supposed to do a set on My Little Pony? You know, here's Beanie Babies. Let me tell you about Beanie Babies, guys. You know, jeez. And I'm gonna do a little shout out to Mitch Hedberg here, because I used to tell offensive jokes. I still do, but I used to too.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Rest in peace, Mitch.
Right?
Yeah.
He's great.
He was
I think people
amazing.
that use wheelchairs are just lazy. They should walk on their hands. Yeah. You know why they call it a selfie? Because no one cares enough to take your picture, you lonely bitch. You know, there's two types of people in the world. There's those who eat sandwiches and the women who make them.
Oh, don't act offended.
It's just a joke. You know, I read that you should start that you should start eating like your ancestors did. So I started eating raw meat and berries. I guess my ancestors had food poisoning too. You know, I asked a buddy of mine why he's still single. He said, every time I get close to someone, they vanish like a fart in the wind. I said, maybe it's your breath. And dating in your 30s is like shopping at a thrift store. You're hopeful, but you know deep down you're only finding other stuff people gave up on. It's broken and has lots of baggage too. You know that. You know, I've been told that men are like Bluetooth. They're always looking for devices to connect to, you know. And women are like Wi-Fi. They're there when you're close, but they're there when you're close, but they disappear when you need them the most. You know? Sorry, ladies, it's just a joke. You know? No offense here. Yeah, one more for you. You know, a man, when you can't identify him, you call him John Doe, and a female, when you can't identify her, you call her Jane Doe. I figured out what you call it when you can't identify who's someone who's gender fluid and constantly changing their genders. You call him Play-Doh. I mean, you know, it's like they're constantly one day to the next. They're always something different. Like on Tuesday, they're John. On Thursday, they're Jane, but they're always fabulous. You know? I feel like we're living in like a weird sort of like erotic version of Dr. Seuss with the way Gen Z talks these days. I mean, they're adding like ussy to everything. Have you heard this? It's like, I'm just trying to over here figure out what I'm supposed to be saying. Like, my niece was like, hey, you got to try this new cake. It's got that frosting ussy and that flavor ussy. It's so moist ussy. And I'm like, damn, I'm just trying to eat a piece of cake, not have a threesome. Fuck. And then there's this whole like way where they add Riz on everything. Have you guys heard this?
Oh,
God.
Riz?
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly they're like speaking in a code that only their genitals understand. It's like, man, I got that skibbity Riz today. Like, what the hell is skibbity Riz? It sounds like some kind of like designer drug. Side effects of skibbity Riz may include spontaneous orgasms, uncontrollable giggles, and a sudden urge to text your ex. I'm gonna leave you with this one. I finally decided to jump on the Stanley Cup craze. Anybody got the Stanley Cup? Maybe it's well. I finally got me one. Yeah, thank you, lovely. You know what I'm talking about. And I got me one. And when it came, I showed it to my wife, and she was like, "Well, why didn't you order me one?" And I said, "I didn't know you wanted one." So I went and ordered one for her, and I told her it was coming. And she goes, "Well, I don't want it now." And matter of fact, when it gets here, I'm going to take a big steam and shit in it. And I was like, good, at least it'll be warm for 11 hours. Turns out she didn't want a Stanley Cup. She wanted a Stanley Steamer. Thank you so much, guys, for the time. Thank you. You're a great audience. Thank you, everybody putting this on. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Woo! Keep it going for Marchese, everybody! Woo! Not to beat a dead horse, but let's get back to blowjobs. So we're living in our Hawk-Tuah summer, right? And I made a post about this. I really want to see what the Hawk-Tuah effect is going to do to the basic blowjob, right? Because now it's become such a meme. It's intertwined in pop culture. If you get a blowjob from a girl and she doesn't spit on your dick, what the fuck's happening? Like, why? You don't even want to try to be. That's like if a guy went down on a girl and she was like, I didn't even fart in his mouth. You know, like, what? What are we doing? Try to care. Puzzler, have you ever farted in Carp's mouth when he's going down there? I mean, you guys love each other.
Oh, jeez.
It's called the Winds of Love. It sounds like a jug band. It sounds like the fucking. He's going to town. You just hear. He's looking around for a bluegrass, a bear playing bluegrass. Like, what's happening?
I don't know what that noise is supposed to be.
You ever hold a jug up to your lips and you blow across it, and it goes? Yeah.
It's like a dying owl.
It could be a dying owl too. If you hear hoo hoo hoo, then that's the guy going whoa. If the guy goes whoa, it makes that hoo hoo hoo, and that's a barn owl. I always thought it's a dove, really. That's what dove. Okay. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the expert on all things mouth windy. Give it up for Amish.
What up? Yeah. Phil Render, how's everybody doing? Speaking of, okay, well, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Speaking of blowjobs, I actually went to Rub and Tug by mistake, and true story. No, she was like 75 years old, so I was like, what could go wrong here? You know what I mean? She's like 75 years old, so I was like, it's fine. You know what I mean? But it was too gentle, so I knew something was up, and then I could feel her nipples. So I look up, and there's like a list of all the things you could do, and I was like, no, ma'am, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. And she was like, no, you have to pay. You come in here, you have to pay. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm getting out of here. And she goes, please, no one love me. I get too old, so I did it. She took her teeth out, so it was good. It was a nice. It was she gummed me. You guys ever been gummed? It's a good time. You ever find a great like a TikTok video and you can't find it anymore? I found this TikTok video of a Thai hooker, and she's outside of her spot, like her rub and tug spot, and she's just listing all the stuff she does. She was like, suck your dick, lick my clit, lick my tit, fuck my ass. Like, she was just going through all the stuff. You know what I mean? Then she did combos. She was like, lick my clit, come on my tit, fuck my ass, come in my mouth. Like, she was like doing, she's like, we do everything. You know what I mean? I was like, the Western world is done. I mean, we don't want money this badly, do we? I don't think anyone's willing to work that hard. But I was like, I told my friend, I was like, isn't that crazy that she like listed it all out? And he's like, dude, that happened to me. So my buddy also went to a rub and tug by mistake.
By mistake.
But he couldn't tell. He couldn't tell because the woman is like a hot, like younger. It was like a normal looking, you know what I mean? So she started playing with his dick a little bit, and then she's like, $50 extra, you want? And he was like, all right. And then he got into it a bit, and he grabbed her boob, and she's like, $20 more. So and then she pulled it out. She's like, $30. Come out of broth, $30. And at the end, it was like a $300 bill. And he was like, what happened? She's like, you touched my clit. And he was like, all right, you got me. You got me with the clit. You got me with the clit. He did touch the clit. So what are you going to do, right? I'm Hindu. If you don't know what that's like, imagine 1 billion people who believe in the Lord of the Rings. It's a silly one. It's a fun. I like it. You know, if you're going to make stuff up, be creative. We got an elephant god, monkey people. You know, everyone can fly. Everyone can like change sizes and turn into giants, and it's cute. I remember when I was a kid though, like nobody took us seriously. Like my Christian and Muslim friend, they'd be arguing over who gets Jesus, because I think the Muslims think Jesus is like a prophet. Like the Muslim guy's like, no, he's a prophet, and the other guy's like, no, he's the son of God, and whatever. I'd be like, hey guys, calm down, okay? You know what Ganesh would say? And then they would be like, hey, the real religions are talking. Just cool it. We'll talk about your fantasy elephant god later, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's silly. But now I offend other people. Like I can't go to my friend's house because I talk shit about about crystals, and her husband's a level 6 crystal Guruji. So I gotta do I know it's like $3,000 per level. He's in a cult basically. I'm not insulting. I'm not gonna be like, crystals, what are you, stupid? It's an elephant god. I'm not gonna attack your community like that. But I was just like, you know, you gotta be open-minded. I feel like everyone needs something though. There's too much anxiety in this life. There's too much stress. A lot of people I know, they leave their religion and then they start doing astrology, right? And it's like, well, it's a parallel move, isn't it? What's the difference? Then a couple of months later, they'll cut out the astrology. They'll start doing a Reiki massage. You ever heard of a Reiki massage? It's a no-touch massage. They just feel over your body and they can feel your energies. I'm not attacking the Reiki masters here, okay? They can just feel the energies. They feel over your body. And they know the good spots. They're like, oh, there's a lot of energy here. A lot of energy right here. And, you know, you're down there like, okay, give it a squeeze then. You know what I mean? Just squeeze it. But that's like asking for a happy ending. You can't do that. That's the same thing. No difference. When I was a kid, though, people were trying to convert me. I was a hot commodity for people trying to convert. Like it's like you get a special room in heaven if you get a brown guy, I think. So they'd send these hot girls after me, like these hot, they sexy converting girls. It's called flirty fishing. There's like whole documentaries about it. And I was so horny that I just went along with it. You know what I mean? It's like I wanted to get that pussy, right? So I was like, fuck Ganesh, I gotta get laid over here. So I hang out with her, and we were gonna run away together. And we were so close to running away, and before we left, she couldn't take it anymore. So we had we did it. We had sex, and then you know when you, I was like, you, but you know when you come and then you come to your senses. I came and I was like, oh my God, Mom, Ganesh, I gotta go, and I ran home. So I didn't run away, but you won't believe what her favorite position was.
What's that?
People say missionary. It's not missionary. It was actually anal, because God doesn't check the butt. So apparently, God only checks the dudes' butts, which is kind of gay, right? Isn't that weird? He's like, get these girls' butts out of here. I'm focused on the dudes' butts. All right, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace. Filter render.
Keep it going for Amish, everybody. Woo! Got me checking butts, y'all. I feel like my eyeballs are crooked.
You do be checking butts, though.
Headset. All right, guys. I really should get any guys here over 40 and got a prostate. Carp, you ever got a prostate exam? Like, give him a check. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
You should be.
I know. It runs in the family too. Homosexuality. Because, like, what if I love it? Like, what? It's my worst fear. My doctor is hideous and with big old thick fingers. And what if she gets up in there and just hits it and I go, "Ugh," and just like the most pitiful amount of cum comes out of me. And then I got to give her $20 like a copay. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm an HMO. Oh, man, can't tell these jokes at Soapstone. Some kid will be like, "What's that? What's that?
Prostate. Milking the prostate.
Is prostate like dabbing? Did your doctor skibbity your Ohio?" Your doctor sounds like a real Rizzler. All right, I keep forgetting. Oh yeah. Is Goofy still here? Where you at, Goof? Is Goofy still here?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Okay, woo. Checking to make sure my skin tone was right for a minute. I was like, do I look like Steve Harvey? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to the Canadian bomber himself, Mr. Goofy Weldon.
Ooh, Goofy.
Hey, what's up? Okay, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? Yeah. Tommy was talking about getting a prostate exam. I never got my prostate exam. I'm 46-year-old, by the way, and I never got my prostate exam yet. But I've got fist by mistake. By mistake. It was a mistake. I'm telling you, I was not going for that, wicked kitten. Don't judge me. This lady was eating my ass against my will. I gotta say, against my will. It was great, but it was against my will. Okay, but she was cool about it. She said, "Is it okay if I put just one finger in there?" And I was like, "Hey, you already put your whole tongue in there, so what's a finger gonna do, right?" So she goes and it felt gay. It felt gay as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but it did feel good. It did feel good. So I'd say it felt really, really good. And then it felt really, really, really good.
Oh my god.
And then I turn around, and I cannot see her hand anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Strapped it on.
Like her whole hand disappeared in my ass. So I told her, while you're there, just check my prostate. No, but while you're there, you know what I mean?
He became a puppet master.
I was by mistake, I stumbled on some trans porn.
Mistake.
Again, it was a mistake.
It happens. It happens, okay?
Exactly,
That's
it
not
happened.
just happened. You have to type that shit in. Come on.
Yo, it said TS having sex with a beautiful girl. So in my head, TS was the name of, I don't know, a guy porn star. Like, what's the name that start with T? Tommy. I thought it was Tommy Sinbazo, literally. Okay. It said TS. I thought it was Tommy Sinbazo. So, I click on it, and it, it definitely had all the right parts. There was a penis. There was, a vagina, and there were 4 titties. I was like, what more do you want? But it was a mistake. I enjoyed it, but it was don't judge me. I feel I've talked too much about myself. I'd like to get to know some of you guys. Please be honest, okay? Please be honest with me. Okay? I'm always honest with you, so please be honest with me. Anybody here has been to prison this week? Raise your hand.
This week? This week?
No.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
this week.
just me?
It's only Monday.
Okay, don't look at me like that. Okay, don't. I can feel the judgment.
What the
I was
hell?
booked. I was booked for a comedy show in prison, guys. Okay, and I can proudly say that I killed in prison and got out the same day. but I was really scared. Honestly, that was a really scary. You can't really see it from my avatar, but one of the reasons that I was really scared is I have a fat ass.
Juicy.
It is juicy. I mean, I got the drunk, the as you Americans say, I got the junk in the trunk. You know,
Bubble butt.
I'm dragging that wagon. So just to give you a visual, right? So one of my friend was looking at me being so scared to go do the show in prison. He said something to me that was crazy, but not that crazy. He said, "You know what, Goofy? You should get a realistic tattoo of an asshole right above your ass right here on the tramp stamp." And then he said, that way, if something happens with an inmate in the dark, you have 50% chance. Oh shit, what happened?
Oh.
Right? Maybe he's gonna be like, hop tour. Hey, forget about it, guys. He's way too tight.
By mistake.
By mistake. Got awkward, eh?
A lot of sex jokes. with Men.
Okay, one last one. Something interesting happened during that prison show because, the prisoners, they have to sign up in order to come see the show. So 100 prisoners signed up to come see my show in prison, but only 70 of them made it to the show.
Oh.
Which means there were 30 prisoners that had something better to do than to see me in prison. As you can see, my career is going very well. It's going well. I only started to do comedy in 2019, by the way, and I only started to do comedy here at Fail to Render maybe like 3 years ago. And one of the best jokes to this day that I've ever heard was not even from a comedian. This girl, she comes up, it's her first time. She goes, "Hey, I was going through a divorce with my husband, and it was going to be very bad, but thank God, homeboy offed himself and hanged himself in the basement and made it really easy for the rest of the things."
I remember that shit.
Yo, and then
I remember
and then she,
that shit.
And then she said, "Thank you. Have a good night." That was the best joke I've ever heard here.
Yeah. Woo! That was like the third or first open mic I hosted in VR. We begged her to get on stage, and she was like, "Homeboy hung himself."
I remember.
Yeah, dude, good times.
Yeah, I don't know how she did. She picked up the microphone and dropped it. I was like, "That's not even. You can't even interact with that." All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian of this evening. You know her. You love her. From Philadelphia by way of New Jersey, please give it up for Amelie Lovell.
All right, before you start this timer, let me clarify some Tommy bullshit. I just texted London, and yeah, he's like, "No, I texted him 12 to 15 minutes," but I'm like, "Yo, you better give Tommy at least fucking 15, 10, 12, 15. He's like, "I said that. That's what I'm paying him for." Tommy, y'all said 7 minutes, you lying motherfucker.
I don't recall
I'm
getting
like-
a text message.
He was drunk, high, and or both, okay? I was like, London wouldn't do you like that. He'd do me like that, but not you, Tommy, goddammit. I'm his boy. You know what I mean? Like, Anyway, where are we at here? Fuck it. Yes, unfortunately, I'm not performing for you guys tonight. Fuck, I need to start my phone. Hold on one second. This is draft 2. Okay, this is draft 2. So I like to read it out off of paper just so you guys get an understand. You know what I mean? So I can understand if I like the wording, the placement. So sorry, y'all, but enjoy. Oh man, I gotta be honest, dude. I didn't realize like how much weight I gained until I went to Six Flags. I could only get one ass cheek in the King the Ka. God, dude, like I didn't even need a lap bar for that. All right, that's how heavy I felt. I felt like stuck mashed potato, like thick mashed potatoes stuck in a bowl. Like, get out, fuck it, Jesus. I mean, it was so bad. My right cheek was still riding El Toro. All right, that's how bad I was stuck. Guy was like, dude, you still on the ride? I'm like, bitch, I never got up. All right, I can't. I'm fucking here, dude. I'm about ready to hurl. Oh man, good times, good times. Let's see, we got yeah. Man, again, if I keep gaining weight, I'm gonna need to start going to 12 flags. I'm gonna start hitting 12 flags. But no, like I still like to look cute. Okay, I got a little, belly, little puff belly. Okay, I got like a tray of Big Ziti going on right now. But but I wanted to look cute, so I wore like these little spaghetti straps. To show off the titties a little bit. The E double D titties because thought shit. Now, like, look, just because I'm a little bit bigger don't mean it, you know what I mean? I ain't looking for dick, okay? A girl got needs, okay? All right, I still got needs. Like, I need to find someone who can help pay off my mortgage with me, all right? Fuck that love shit, okay? I need that roof. No, but this shit was working, Fuck, I see. Look, this is why you don't riff when you do this, okay? Because then I fucked up the next one. We're gonna pretend I didn't say that last line here.
No roof?
No, but it kind of worked. There's a sexy ass 22-year-old attendant started to flirt with me, like, ma'am, can you please scoot your legs in a little bit more? Oh my God, Daddy, take me. But no. But no, like he was, but he was looking directly into my eye, my eye nipples, as he slowly started lowering the lap, the shoulder straps over my titty, just crushing my tits. And the pressure kind of felt like a mammogram from hell, just squeeze me down, I can't breathe. Like I felt like the Grinch who stole Christmas dinner. And her tits grew 3 sizes that day. So I'm unable to breathe. So I started to position myself. I got my right tit between the 2 shoulder straps. And then the left tip is off to the side. And somewhere at 128 miles an hour, my left boob popped out like The Shining. Like, here's titty! Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, here's titty. Oh man, and like I didn't the fact this and like all the way down, all 340 feet or whatever fucking down, my left tit was just flapping around like just. I caught so much tit in the face, I almost started having to suckle like Lisa Simpson. Oh man, it was crazy. Yeah, we got rid of that. Okay, that's much on what's that? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, and before you ride King the Ka, you're supposed to secure all loose items like phones, keys, and titties. Apparently, all right. I'm a loose item. I had no idea. And as the ride's slowing down, I'm trying to fold my accordion titty like back into my broken shirt, and I'm pretty confident nobody saw it. Because I was in the second to last car. But now I had to buy another shirt. And I found one at the souvenir shop right next to the King the Ka. Relive the ride anytime photo kiosk.
Oh, no.
Right, yeah. And then there's right on the big screen right up front, there's my titty. Popping out, like that best friend that just had 2 kids and you ain't seen it for like 2 years. Like, hi, I'm here, I'm free, bitches. How is everybody? And then there's my face, like I just experienced my own personal fright fest, like, just looking down at it. Fuck, dude. We got that. All right, we got that. Fastest. Oh, okay, all right. And yeah, all right. So, sorry guys. This is the process. I don't know if you guys know this or not, and it's so fucking hard to read with this fucking headset. And then the dude behind me was like just straight looking down at my fucking nipple. The picture of him in the freeze frame. I was like, like this look like he already came in the 28 seconds the ride, took. I'm shocked it wasn't one of my exes, to be honest. The shitty part is the dude that didn't even ride the ride. Like the guy bought one who didn't even ride the ride. He's reliving my ride. Bullshit. And there's a dad who has got to talk to his son like, hey, son, that was a great ride, wasn't it? Let's buy this photo and we're not going to tell mom about it, okay? We just won't tell mom about this. I felt so embarrassed. I bought 3. But I learned my lesson. I learned to never wear spaghetti straps again at Six Flags. Mostly because I'm banned now. But if you guys want an autographed picture of my left titty, I got 2 left available. You gotta, hit me up. All right, after the show. All right, and that is that's pretty much the thing. If you guys think order should be changed or flow or any ideas, let me know now. Forever hold your peace. And that way I can practice the new round this week. Thank you guys all. I know I'm over my time, Tommy. I apologize. And then I could do like one Trump joke. There's nobody next. But no, it's you guys are the best. Appreciate you guys. And also, like, you know what? I feel like I'm just going on this rant. Like the Trump thing. All right. I gotta be honest, dude. Can this guy not be so conceited? I mean, like, here's the thing. He came up and had blood all over his face. And I'm like, dude, that's so fucking Trump, dude.
He got an ear pierced.
He's got to be extra as fuck. All right, every other politician just has blood in their hands. Trump is like, nah, bitches, I got it on my face, too. Anyway, there you go. I figured that's my one.
It's fake. It's fake. It was fake. It's fake like your titties. It's fake.
Bitch, my tits are real, motherfucker.
Real expensive.
No, bullshit. I can't even afford glasses that aren't held together with paper clips. You think I can afford titties?
You spent all your money on titty money. You didn't care about your fucking eyeballs.
I got my tits the old-fashioned way, bro. I got my tits the old-fashioned way. A lot of McDonald's, okay? God damn it. No, they're actually fucking real. Thank you very much.
Ah, cool, sweet. Nice. Congrats. Congrats on your big ass titties. Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah? I bet they don't taste real. Prove me wrong. I got her, guys. Dumb bitch. I'm gonna suck her titty on Saturday.
You should have been on King the Cop, motherfucker. You should have been at King the Cop.
Yeah, the guy, poor guy next to you getting a black eye from your titty hitting him in the face.
You know what it tastes like.
The ride stops. The guy looks like he went 3 rounds with Tyson. Your titty just beat the shit out of him.
Need to fucking chill. Everybody chill. All right, I need to go again.
Kyle's like, I'm feeling left out.
What is it? I know it's Ernest. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage someone with real nice titties. I don't know. This went off the rails. A really good personality. Give it up for Ernest Energy.
Ernestine, will you
show your titties?
She just coined out behind. There she goes. Ernest Energy.
Hey. I
never did comedy in space before. This is amazing.
Space comedy.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
Your outfit is so cute.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm just here to brag, you guys. I got invited to a wedding. Like, that's
sorry.
amazing because I'm black and black people don't get married. Like, you know, not at the same rate that white people do, because white people get married at like 25. You know, college love, one done sometimes if it works out. But black people, we don't get married till like 45. It'll be a 10-year wait, a 10-year span. My thing is, how long is too long to wait for marriage? Like, I feel like 3 years is good. Is anybody married in here?
Hell no.
Me?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank the Lord.
He said, "Thank the Lord." Yeah, it's okay. A lot of people don't be happily married anyway.
Nope.
Look, I'm actually super excited because I just got a brand new car. Yes, and I didn't get my car how most people get their car. Go to the dealership, finagle some prices. I got my car from my upstairs neighbor.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's in jail right now. I don't think he really needs it. What he needs is money on his books. So I got his car for $20 because I love your girl love a deal. Okay, my favorite store is Five Below. And look, because in Five Below you could put everything in the car. I'm balling. I got a black card because I got Cash App, but you know, it's still black. It still counts. And I put everything in the cart. But I hate when I get to the register because I always forget how much money I really have. And she be like, your card declined. But I don't get why she always got to say it so loud. Like, there's not people behind me. Like, just whisper, you know? So I did get a car for $20. I got a really good car. And so now I got a new job, you guys. I am heftily employed. Yes, I'm driving for Uber. Look at me. Yeah, and I don't like Uber because there's a couple of things in life that I don't like, and that's men and liars. And Uber is a liar because Uber said that you could be your own boss. That is not the truth. Ever since I started driving Uber, I've been a slave. Okay, to this car. I want to give it back. You don't never stop driving. I was literally looking at a YouTube video the other day, and they said you can make $100,000 if you drive Uber for the rest of your life. But it's all of your life. That's crazy. Let's see. What else have I been up to? You know, Uber actually taught me how to drive. That's how I went to driving school. I went to Uber driving school, and they taught me how to drive. Picking up passengers was my gateway. Let's see. What else have I been up to? I know what I hate? I hate when people waste money. Like, right? Like, I like to waste money, but I like to waste other people's money. You know, because I'm smart. That's like what boyfriends are for, right? Get his trust, get his cars, get his keys to his house, the keys to his car. I got visions. But like, I hate when people buy a passport and don't go anywhere. That's crazy to me. Like, in where I'm from, here in the U.S., you know, passports are like $200. So you're telling me you spent $200 to do nothing? That's wild. So I made sure as soon as I got my passport, I put a stamp on it. Guess where I went, you guys? Yes, a lot of places to guess from. It's okay. I went to Mexico. I went to Mexico, yes. But here's the thing. When I got back, I got a promotion. Yo, I was so excited. It was one of those promotions with no extra money. They were like, oh, you're the translator now. I was like, I've been in Mexico for 4 days. I'm still on Duolingo lessons. I've been on Duolingo for 2 weeks. Like, what are you doing? I'm struggling with the rest of y'all. How much time do I have? This thing says 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, that means none.
Oh, okay. Hi. I've been Ernestine doing Ernestine.
Woo! Give it up for Ernest Energy, everybody. No, give it up for her. That was great. Good for her. She said she's never done comedy in space, and the good news is she still hasn't, because this isn't real. I meant to say you've never done comedy in a space-colored basement. I know you guys are in like fucking lounge chairs, right? We were talking, actually, when we were back there, we were talking. OnlyFans, I got hacked on OnlyFans once. All my butthole pics got leaked. No, I got hacked and I canceled my account. Took my credit card off of it. I'm like, fuck that. And you know how I got hacked? Because I started seeing pictures of women I wasn't attracted to. My OnlyFans. I was like, ew. Where are the titties? It was just asshole. I'm like, I'm not into this asshole stuff. But so to fix it, OnlyFans credited me something like $150. They gave me $150, so I have free money on OnlyFans. And I've been using it to get weird, like real fucking weird. I found the hottest fucking clown porn. Like, imagine like a hot chick, but then her face is painted like a clown. I don't know what it does to my dick, man, but it's like a confetti cannon. It is fucking, I want to see how many dicks I can fit into her. You know, like real classy stuff. And hey, I like feet. It must be big. Look at them shoes. Yeah, and I follow a professional MMA fighter. You guys ever hear Barbie 666? No? She's like, I don't know. She's this tall chick, big boobs. She goths it all up. Well, I paid $11 to see her boobies.
Go Tommy.
Yeah, because it's free money to me. It means nothing. It's nothing to me. I'm just like, here's fake money. Show me your boobies.
The more the story goes on, the more I believe your asshole's in the wild.
Oh, I've done that to a friend who left his iPad sitting backstage, and I took a picture of me goat-seeing myself and set it as his iPad's background.
Oh my god.
Goatsy, you don't know Goatsy? Oh, it's very simple. Go to your computer and type Goat SE. Yes, work computer. Do it to your work computer. Now, Goatsy was one of the original internet pranks you could play on someone. Like, have you ever heard of Meat Spins? Yeah, see, Meat Spins. Goatsy was just, you enter this goat.se, and it's just a man. Like, you think he's splitting himself in two. He is pulling himself in twain, and you can look right. I mean, you're looking so far up his asshole, you can see his esophagus. Like, it is a clear shot.
You have another act coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Not that. At least, not that.
All right. Well, enough about me and my asshole. Look, Pablo's loving this. Look, his name tag has 4 assholes on it. He loves assholes.
They're pink too.
Look at them. They're all been blown out. Just gaping assholes on his thing. Oh, as people walk in, I'm just saying gaping assholes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the lovely, the vivacious. I'm trying to get her to go to back fucking stage. Please give it up for the Swamp Queen herself, Miss Casey Moss.
Swamp Casey. You're muted. You're muted.
It's my first time.
Sorry. So thank you, Tommy. I just want to say, for not liking buttholes, you talk about them a lot.
I know. We say the same thing.
And you know
Especially the
what
ones on my
they
name
say?
tag.
You know what they say about people that are homophobic? Maybe it's butthole-phobic. But you really like them. Just saying. And I've heard ussy come up a few times, but I don't know if you know the Urban Dictionary definition. I have it for you. So, ussy,
Please.
the suffix used to describe an object's pussy that, like, and I quote, that mussy Minecraft ussy finna make me act up. This is from the website. My examples are Tommy has a band named Bussy,
Yeah.
Yep.
which is badass, and you know what that means. Bagels have a Bugussy, which is like the hole that the cream cheese drips out of.
Cream cheese.
Mhm. The hole in a steak that's a stussy,
Still, what?
where you store your sauce that you dip your steak in. And finally, have you heard of It's Giving? All the kids say it. Well, you can be giving Alexander Hamilton.
What?
Stupid. Kyle says, I have ADHD. I do not. I just like feeding the wild squirrels at my dad's house. And those two things correlate, but it would take me longer than 3 minutes to explain. I've not heard anyone say anything about the best part of the hawk to a girl,
Oh my
and
god.
that is been the phrase, if she don't hawk to her, then I won't talk to her.
Oh my god.
And the first time I went to a real life comedy club with Tommy and Kyle, there was pictures of comedians on the bathroom. So I came back and was like, look, there's Dane Cook and Reba McEntire. It was Kathy Griffin, but instead of correcting me, no one said anything because no one gives a shit about her anyways. Kyle wrote that. That's for liability reasons. And I've heard a lot about tickle bitties. And let me tell you, as someone that doesn't have tickle bitties, are you guys serious? That's a blessing. God didn't love me as much. Clearly, because I'm a Jew. And hearing people talk about their tickle bitties that I clearly won't have because I'm poor is like hearing someone talk about a new PlayStation at Christmas and you still have a used PlayStation 3 and you go to their house just to see it for a few minutes, and that's awesome, but it's not the same. Sorry, fuck you guys. I'll take the back pain. Let me have it. Recently, someone nearby was arrested for stealing 70 CBD cartridges at gunpoint from a tobacco store. What a fucking loser. Who steals felony amounts of diet weed at gunpoint?
Diet weed?
Like, was the gun fake too? Probably.
Fake gun?
And finally, I'll let you know how my toddler traumatizes me.
Oh.
She's still learning the nuances of English, so it's like someone learning a foreign language. So she fucks up insults sometimes. But she lives in a trailer park half the time when she's not with me, so they're really bad.
Oh.
So instead of saying, Mommy, you're rude, she said, Mommy, you're a bitch. Okay. And instead of saying, Mommy, you're a knucklehead, she said, you're a knuckle ass. Then she topped it off with, instead of saying, Mommy, I'm gonna kick your ass, which is still terrible, she said, Mommy, I'm gonna eat your ass.
Oh no.
And that's all I've got. Thank you guys.
I just asked Abla if she wants me to bring some mushroom teas up to Philly, and she was like, "Nah, I'm good, man."
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck you and your fake ass titties. I mean, your real titties. Get out of here. Get out of here. Your fake ass eyeglasses. I bet you can't even see.
They're real eyeglasses.
They are. What are they? Yeah, they are. They are literally held on her head with a chain of paper clips. And as a maker, it hurts my fucking heart to see someone using garbage to keep her shit together. Like she's Gadget the Mouse from Rescue Rangers. She's fucking using garbage to hold her fucking glasses
I
on.
think we need a roast right now. Can we get a Epilite on the stage to fucking roast Tommy?
No, no, there's someone coming up. There's someone coming up, and he just hit his bong real hard. It was either that or he lives in an aquarium. He could be an aquatic mammal. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Sir Hopsalon.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
He's doing
How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
All you people having fun? Keep your hands down. Don't mind my agitation. I got ADHD and stuff, but I woke up this morning and I think my sticks have gotten I got stick drift fever or something because
Oh no.
I'm feeling like somebody with MS. All right, hang on. I gotta turn around. I said turn around. Pop the menu. All right, I've either got that or immobilization. Anyway, my name's Sir Hopsalot. I'm 58 years old. I'm an amputee. Been missing my right foot for 5 years.
Oh.
We quit looking for it about 2 weeks ago. It was a sad occasion. You know, I still see posters on the telephone poles once in a while. I get a tear in my eye every time I have to tear one down. Yeah. I've learned some valuable lessons about being an amputee early on before they give you the prosthetic. Never throw your crutches further than you can reach. It's the first time I've ever heard inanimate objects mock me. They were laying there, they're going, "What are you going to do now, bitch?" You're going to come crawling back to me anytime. It was like, damn it. I started putting the weight in a sock, trying to throw it to get it over. And finally, I had to crawl over there. I've only forgotten twice. And it's mid-step. You start forgetting. You look down, you're like, oh, this is not going to end well. I'm familiar with gravity. Yeah, it's my greatest nemesis now. You know, I talked to my friend about that, and I know he's my friend because the response he had to me telling him about forgetting. He goes, don't worry about the forgetting. Wait until you sleepwalk. I mean, fall. I was like, oh, damn, you are a son of a bitch. And wouldn't you know it, 2 days later, I wake up on the couch. No crutches, no prosthetic, no bruises either, so I must have been good at it. Yeah. Interesting situations. I was at a bar one night and I walked by this table and these ladies were talking about fisting. And I paused and I looked over and they all turned red and giggled and nodded their head. And I reached down and hit the lock on my leg. I pulled as I'm sticking my stump in the air, I go, you ain't lived till you stump jumped. Here's the scary part. One of them gave me their phone number. I didn't call it. Yeah. I was talking to my wife and, you know, been married 25 years. We still laugh every day, but, you know, we're talking about, you know, flirtation and other stuff and all that. And, you know, I brought up a threesome and she just looked at me and went, really? And I pondered a moment and I go, you're right. There is no possible way for us to have a threesome. We can only settle for 2 7/8. Anyhow, you guys have been great. Thanks for letting me up on stage, Tony. My name's Sir Hopsalot. Yeah. And on that note, why can't I move? Oh, it's the frickin' menu. All right, hang on. Click. Oh, my leg fell off.
Oh, God damn. Tony.
Give it up for Sir Hopsalot.
Okay, Tony.
Let's go, Tony.
Fuck.
Hey,
Tony. That show. Am I muted?
No.
It's just not funny.
Oh, damn. Hey, Epilite, you bitch.
Kick your ass.
So that show on Saturday that I'm on, London show, My name is spelt wrong on the flyer, and I didn't make a deal. I didn't want to make a deal about it. So instead, whenever I shared it on Instagram, I added the song. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Come on, you know he's got Latin passion. You know what I mean? He probably
and my Latin
Latin
Simbazo is Latin. It's without spleen in Spanish. It's Spanish words. But I'm always getting called Tommy Shabazoo.
I knew you were gutless.
All right, guys. Well, give it up if you've had a good time tonight. I know I have. Great fucking time. Good crowd. Good people. Y'all are cool. Who's on tomorrow, Kyle?
I'm looking.
Oh, okay, cool.
Here we go. We got Jimmy Smoltich.
Okay.
We got Emery.
Oh, okay.
And we've got Martin Morrow.
Oh.
L.A. He performs with Mateen Stewart and Howie Mandel.
Jimmy's one of the DC guys, right?
No, Jimmy lives 5 miles that way from me, and I don't talk to him. He's kind of weird.
Okay, cool. Well, it's high praise from Kyle. Jimmy, son of a bitch. Gonna be on the show tomorrow. All right, guys. And then who's on? Do you know who's on Wednesday?
Wednesday, we've got Chick Nicholson.
Ooh.
Wait, Wednesday?
Miles Francis. Doobie Wan and Glenn Lawrence.
Oh, I like Doobie. I miss Doobie.
He means Thursday.
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 God damn it, Tommy, you fucked me up. Pablo's got it right. Give it up to Pablo. Everybody, wake up
What?
parents. Wake up Pablo's parents by saying woo.
Wait. Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah, you're right. I got you. You don't know.
Wednesday's
See,
a
you don't know
free-for-all.
when shit is either. You don't know. This new job, I work from home on Mondays and Fridays, and I have no fucking idea what day it is anymore. Because I'm wearing pajamas most of the day. I'm just jerking off here in the basement. When I'm getting paid $45 an hour to jerk off in my basement. That's my new job. I'm a cam model.
You sound like a whore, but okay.
Yeah, well, $40 is $40.
There you go.
They got a stump category for that?
Make that money.
Hey, they could. Like I said, man, clown porn. If anybody wants, I'll give you a link, man. Clown porn is where it's at.
Yeah, leave it
What?
in the
Oh, yeah.
Discord.
And then OnlyFans, the thing that creeps me out is the women they message you. They send you messages, and if this one just asked me, "How old are you?" and I'm like, "Lady, my dear, I am a 47-year-old man." Kind of can't respond to that. I'll lie. I've already lied. Told her my name was Dom.
I'm Dom.
Oh fuck! It is one letter away from my real name.
Dom
Fuck.
and Basil.
Because I did this. I said this. I was riffing on Saturday, where I don't have daddy energy. I have uncle energy.
Oh no!
And that's not good in
Not
the
like Emery
bathroom.
Emery's
It's not
uncle.
like, yeah, who's your uncle? Yeah, who's your father's brother? Hey.
Emery.
Oh God. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for this night. Give it up for yourselves for coming out and supporting semi-live comedy. And give it up for all the comics you've seen tonight. We do it every damn night of the week, except on weekends. Yeah. We love you, and thank you for coming.
We love you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Tommy Sabazo, your fucking host tonight. Make some fucking noise for him, goddammit. Please, if you do one thing after this, just go to failsurrender.com. I spent a shitload of time redoing the website. Lots of cool shit coming up. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Siri. Hey, Meta. Search www.failsurrender.com. Have a good night.
Wow, that was crazy.
Man, you know, I really want to go on www.failedsurrender.com now.
Yo, I'm going now. What was the website?
www.failedsurrender.com.
Oh, the failed surrender. Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one that he said.
No, you can ask